Hey folks, welcome to the shop. Today we're looking at a loadout of my VETO Pro Pac Tech Series MCT. I carry this one every day at work. I'm a maintenance mechanic slash millwright at a lumber mill operation, and just got this stuff that I carry every day. I've kind of pared it down to just this one bag. Gets me pretty much everything I need to do at work. Start off with the bag. Like I said, the VETO Pro Pac Tech Series MCT. You see it's got some wear. I've had it about 4 years. I got it new, and it is pretty tough. The only thing that's gone bad with it, the zipper pull, the little handle has popped off of 2 of them. But like I say, 4 years every day, open and closing. You can't really blame them for that. That's natural wear and tear. That one's about to go. You can see it's got a little bend in it. But otherwise, the bag's tough. It's got very little wear marks. It's dirty. Dirty as all get out. Bottom's got the hard case on the bottom. I throw this in the back of the cart. It bounces around a lot. It gets a lot of movement. The carry handle. It's thick. It's got a good grip. I don't carry it often, you know. I pick it up, put it in the cart, take it back out at the end of the day. But I mean, that's a comfortable grip. All right, let's go around the outside and see what we got first. Over here we got the D loop. I got my lockout locks. Safety first. Got a carabiner with some forklift keys I carry. Black tape. Plumber's tape. These 2 little outside pockets. I got a small set of channel locks, a small crescent wrench for the tiny stuff. Got a little Streamlight light. Needs a battery, obviously. Works nice. You'd think I'd have that to keep them up a little better. This side there's a little Milwaukee precision screwdriver that I use to when you're moving wires in and out of the little 12-volt box for controllers and whatnot. Pry those little brass tabs open. In the front, the main compartment. This will fold down. One of these things here you can snap up. Makes a little snap. I don't ever do that, but that's one of the features. Let's start out with the hex wrenches. Got a set of Wiha metric and standard. The compact holder, I use these pretty much every day. You're setting set screws in sprockets and all kind of stuff. These are nice ones. They get these at work. Very well made. They don't bend or twist. They'll bend a little bit, but they don't twist when you're breaking something loose. We get stuff that's rusted shut. You got to put some torque on them. These things, no twist, nothing like that. Pops right out. I got a set of combination wrenches, ratchet end in this. Here, dirty as all get out. The Bucket Boss. It came with the plastic set, the plastic holder that froze up one year and cracked to pieces. See all the sawdust and everything on there. They're Proto. Got the non-switchable, you just flip it over one or the other. Pretty good wrenches. I've had these a couple years. They last, they're pretty tough. This one's got a little wear on it, but that's probably the operator. You know how that goes. Front pocket, I got a set of punches and chisels. Small size stuff for extracting, removing, breaking. Proto also. I love this set, but the plastic is really chintzy. It's a pretty good set. Knockout pins, break little stuff loose. I got a magnetic long reach screw extractor, picker upper, whatchamacallit, handy. losing stuff all the time. Drop it under machines, get up there where you can't reach. Channel locks. I got 2 sets here. I got a regular channel lock brand, I think, with the flat jaws, and then this Knipex. What is that? I forget the name of those. The alligator. It says right there. I guess I should have looked. These, they can grip. They have got some grip on them. You can turn a shaft with those. It's seized up. Grab a hold of it. You'll be leaving some marks, but if you got to get the shaft loose to get something off, those are handy. Got those. Another Knipex, just some dike cutters, clipping wire, clipping little steel braid, safety wire, stuff like that. I've had these a couple years too. They're beat up, but jaws are still in pretty good shape. Got a crescent wrench, an old Blue Point. I think my dad had this. It's a 10-inch. Still in good shape. Jaws move back and forth good. Little rough edges, but to be expected for that old. These are a long time, made in USA. Next up, another Knipex, the long nose, needle nose pliers. Got the clipper in there. These are good. I like them. They could be a little narrower for some stuff. You got to really reach in there to get something way down into something. That kind of bogs down, but I mean, otherwise, great set of pliers, made in Germany. I love those Knipex. Here I got just a lineman's plier. But these are in bad shape. I really wore these out, but these are probably 8 or 10 years old too. Held something to heat up a piece to try to flatten it out, and I knocked all the temper out of them, I think, so it's probably due for a new set. And plus I busted a piece of the jaw off there. But where I work, it's right tool for the right job, or whatever you got in your hand. Sometimes you got to do a little extra work on stuff. I got a little mini Craftsman straight slot screwdriver, old set. The old acrylic style, like that's probably 20 years old there. I don't hardly use that. Just a little screwdriver for little screws, you know, simple as that. I got 2 Klein 11-in-1 screwdrivers. These are pretty much my go-to. I got one of them that's got switch out for the Phillips or the straight, and then of course you can use the little nut drivers on there, or they got this one set up on the Torx, I guess. That way I got them always in there. Plus they're easy to get to, easy to use. Good comfort grip. I really like those. Klein tools. I got a couple of Nutdriver extensions that'll go in the Klein tool set. I don't think they lock in. They're Makita. These are for like an impact driver, 1/4 inch impact drive, but I use them in here if I need a extended nut driver or something like that. These are nice. I work nights, so I got another Streamlight flashlight. This one's on. I know one of them worked. Had that one a while, wore off most of the anodizing, but that's a handy light. It's rechargeable. The only downside, you get about an hour of good light out of it, and then it starts dropping off quickly. So that's for something I need to see a lot of fast. Right there, got some scratches on the front. Overall, that's a good flashlight there. Love that one. Got a little scraper just in case you need to scrape some stuff up. It's got top pockets. I don't really use those much. It's got a lot of dirt in it. Like I say, I carry this. It's a sawmill. There's sawdust. There's junk. Outside pocket here is assorted 1/4 inch drive bits. Got a 1/4 inch Phillips straight. We do a lot of sheet metal hanging out at the plant, so self-tapping screws. Got all different sizes. Got, in case we need to run a extension, 3/8 extension socket, 3/8 socket drive. I got a couple more in there, but it's all the same, pretty much. Different sizes. The back pocket, I got a multi-keyed cabinet opener for air compressors, electrical cabinets, stuff like that. That's handy because none of them out there are the same. Yeah, this side's also got the broken zipper pull as well. This is the heavy end and the stuff that I don't use quite as often. I got a metric set of Proto ratchet in wrenches. This one does have the adjustable side on it. These are nice, but we have a few metric machines that we need to run up every day. They're getting more and more. They're all coming out of Italy and Germany. Saws and stuff like that. I got this Wilton hammer. It says unbreakable. Old guy I used to work with gave me one of these. And at first I was like, that's kind of a weird hammer, but it fits in the bag. It's a 3-pound. It's pretty handy. And it hasn't broken yet, so it works as described. I got a pair of end cutters that we use mostly for air hoses. We use the little clip-on clamp air hose ends. And it's round, it's got 2 little knobs on the side, and you reach in there and snip them shut, squeeze them together. I don't do much end cutting with them, per se. Sitker. I don't know where we got those. This is just one of those, they buy a handful of them and everybody gets one, and pretty well built. I got a 12-inch crescent Proto. That's, sometimes you need the big stuff. We get stuff that goes all the way up to inch and an eighth. I don't know if this will go all the way up there. It'll open up pretty wide though. Like I say, this is the stuff I carry everywhere. Sometimes we need to come back and get the bigger stuff and put the honk on it. But we got impact socket and stuff for that. But if you're out there and it's just something you can get quickly, that works. I got a couple of DeWalt demo screwdrivers that I demoed stuff. It actually works. It's got the pass-through metal, goes clean through the handle, so you can put a little hammer on them. I broke that tip off with the wrong tool for the wrong job, but I ground it down, and I use this mainly for putting belts back on, pulleys where you need to get in there and work them around. And Phillips just came with the set. I don't hardly use that one much. Regular Phillips screwdriver still works like that. Those are pretty handy. I got a handful of different chisels, breaking chains, knocking stuff back into place. This one I ground off into a punch end. I need to regrind it, but knocking out big pins and stuff out of chains, stuff like that. I got a little punch just for marking stuff, like a mild steel drill bit set holder. Kind of cheapy, but handy. And then I got the Fluke T5 600 electrical tester. This is kind of the base model. You check your voltage, amperage, your resistance. It's got the pass-through cable connector up there. You check and see what kind of amperage you got going through their voltage. I mean, this one's pretty basic. 2 probes. You check see if you got your voltage, what kind of amps you got. We do a lot of industrial electrical work, but I don't. I'm not an electrician really, so this is just mainly testing fuses, motors, see if you got voltage coming in, stuff like that. Got the case. I think that's about it. I got a utility knife on the outside here. Stanley Fat Max. Works good. Got another lockout lock. Got a non-contact voltage tester, Fluke. and a little 16-foot Milwaukee tape. So we don't do much long measuring, and it's compact, fits in the bag pretty good. Yeah, you can see it's a mess. I mean, it gets everyday work, but I love this bag. I used to have the open mouth big square one, and stuff's all stuck down in the bottom. You can't find out. You got to dig. The wrench you need maybe at the very bottom. This one, it puts it right up in your face. You can see everything. Well, there you go. Hey, thanks for stopping by and watching. Keep an eye out for more stuff coming out. We're trying to get this channel up and running a little better. It's been kind of slow. Internet's spotty out here where I'm at, but I think I got that cured. Got the Starlink. Anyway, thanks for checking us out, and we'll talk to you later.